Hi, I'm Trey Booth, and today I want to talk about the importance of the price of oil and gasoline to the U.S. economy and the U.S. stock market. So it's something that everyone sees, everyone uses every day, get the price of gas. We see it moving up and down, but how much does that impact the market and the economy as a whole? So in 2019, the U.S. consumed 142.7 billion gallons of gas at an average cost of $2.69 a gallon. That means that Americans spent $384 billion on fuel in 2019 alone. Now, in 2020, due to the pandemic, Americans drove less and the price of gas fell across the board. And that saved American consumer about $105 billion. So we saw that there was a lot of ways that Americans were able to save in 2020 because they weren't able to travel, leave their homes, or do as much leisure as they typically do. And we saw the savings rate spike. And that savings, as surveys have shown, went into the markets as investment. And that investment pushed prices higher in the stock market. So looking forward to 2021, what do we think this savings is going to look like? And so if consumers get back to normal like they were pre-pandemic, we can assume at current gas prices that Americans consumers at $2.86, which is the current national average, will spend $129 billion more in 2021 than they did in 2020 on gas. Now, a lot of that savings can come from cash, or that spending will come from cash. But what we've seen historically is once the consumer uses up their savings, what they spend on gasoline typically comes from other consumer goods. And so it's not as important right now how much the individual American is spending on gas. It's really once we get above that savings rate of last year, what are they replacing that spending of gas on? And that's where we look for opportunities in the market, maybe for things in consumer staples or discretionary. Maybe you may see reduction in spending. Something to think of while you're driving on the road: for every 5-cent move in the price of gas, that either saves or costs the American consumer over $7 billion annually. So as we've seen prices spike this year up to $2.86, that's really not a huge increase. That only really cost up to what we saved in 2020. But if we see that price move closer to $3 into the $3.50 range, that really will start causing the American consumer to spend down their savings and potentially impact overall investment. So something as small as a 5-10 cent move in gas really has rippling effects across the economy. I hope you found this interesting and helpful. If you have any questions or would like to talk in more detail on this topic, don't hesitate to call or email. It's what we're here for. We love talking about this. We love talking with clients. Look forward to seeing you in the future.